When I first met our first guest a few years ago, honestly, I did not know what to expect. After all, we come from two very different worlds. But as I got to know him and got all up in his grill, literally, I really grew to appreciate his warmth, intelligence, talent, and his life story. I like him so much, and I wanted you all to get a chance to get to know him as well. Of course, I'm talking about Wayne Carter, or as I call him, Weezy, but all of you probably know him as Lil Wayne.
Don't let the name fool you. There is absolutely nothing little about superstar rapper Lil Wayne. His over-the-top performance style and larger-than-life personality have earned him a reputation as hip-hop's mad genius. But Lil Wayne didn't just start small. He started from nothing at all. He grew up in the impoverished Holly Grove neighborhood of New Orleans, surrounded by violence. Against the odds, he made straight A's in school and made a name for himself, rapping about the world he knew. By 2009, he had released 6 solo albums, and that's when I first interviewed him for a CBS Grammy special.
I'm a gangster, Miss Katie.
What does that mean when you say I'm a gangster?
I don't take nothing from no one. I do what I want to do.
After that, he won 4 Grammys. But as his success grew, so did his reputation for destructive behavior. In 2010, Wayne spent nearly 8 months in prison for criminal weapon possession. And over the past year, he had a series of health scares that reportedly nearly took his life. But his fan base has never wavered, and he continues to deliver the unexpected. Even President Obama has talked about him.
Maybe you are the next Lil Wayne, but probably not.
There's definitely only one Lil Wayne, and he's a true original.
Please welcome my friend Lil Wayne.
Thank you.
Great to have you. Thank you it means so much to me that you're here, my first guest on my first show of the 2nd season. So thank you,
Thanks for having
Weezy.
me. I feel special.
We have so much to catch up on because I haven't really talked to Wayne for, I guess, 4 years now, Wayne, and an awful lot has happened. First of all, Weezy and I kind of look like an odd couple, right? Which is true, and I think that's one of the reasons when I interviewed you back in 2009 for that Grammy special, I can't even tell you how many people say to me, I loved your interview with Lil Wayne. And I'm wondering, did you get any reaction to that interview as well?
Oh, I got a lot of reactions to that.
Yeah. I hope it was good.
It was great.
Was it?
It was
What did
great.
people say?
I'm a gangster, Miss Katie.
that became...
Yeah.
Let's talk about your health. You've had some health problems. I know that in the last year you had several seizures. You had to be hospitalized. I was really worried about you when I read about this stuff.
I appreciate that.
What happened?
Dehydration, working too much, no sleep, things like that catch up with you. And we found out that I'm sort of epileptic. And what we had to do was go back in history, meaning like go back to my past, and it sort of seemed like, well, this never happened to you. You've never had a seizure, so why is it just happening now? And my mom said, no, when you were younger, in New Orleans, that City Park, when I was actually real young, she was like, you fainted. And she was like, I guess for our lack of knowledge at that time, we didn't know it was a seizure.
But you hadn't had a seizure between that time?
No, and then I actually...
When it happened to you this year?
No, so we had to go back and we had to keep going, and we found out that one of my close cousins suffers from seizures real bad, and one of them actually died from them, so...
But a lot of people speculated, Wayne, as you well know, that this drink syrup,
Yeah.
which we talked about, I know,
Yeah.
back in 2009. It's prescription strength cough syrup and
yes.
mixed with soda. What about the speculation that the syrup caused the seizures?
As far as the speculation, as far as how I feel about it, I asked my doctor, and I said, Doc, I haven't been drinking like that, you know, and I haven't been drinking nowhere near as where you would be catching seizures from it, you know. And so he said, well, Wayne, what it is he asked, what else have you been doing? And I'd been taking pain pills. And what he found out was that those pain pills consist of codeine as well. And so the lack of drinking the codeine the way I did drink it, and it was kind of like a reaction of you stopping the drug.
Do you do that anymore at all?
No, I can't.
And what made you stop?
The doctor did.
Really?
I was doing it too much. And, you know, the doctor kind of told me, you know, like, you know, we can't tell you what to do, but I suggest that your mom tell you to stop.
And did she? Did she?
Yes, she did.
She said you cut it out?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll be back with Lil Wayne right after this. That is my favorite Lil Wayne song, How to Love. How do you like that song?
I love it.
You love it? And I remember hearing that you wrote it for your daughter. Is that true?
Me and my homie Detail wrote it in certain lyrics. It was his idea. He was like, you know, I have this real great song. I think you'll like it for your daughter. And so I changed some lines around, and I made it, and yeah, it's for my daughter and daughters all around the world.
You think about your childhood, and I think, wow, it must have been very rough.
It was pretty tough, but my mom always kept a straight head on my shoulders, and she taught me, you know, once those doors close inside, and it's all about what you're doing at home. It's all about what the person is teaching you and how what's going on at home. And
so she was a huge counterbalance.
My mom made sure the home was always straight and made sure that I always had my main focus, make sure that my main focus be my main focus, and that was school.
And in fact, Wayne was an honor student.
Oh, nothing less.
Huh? Yeah. In high school, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you ever regret not finishing high school?
Not at all.
No? Really?
It was my mom's idea.
To quit school?
Yeah, I had an album out. I was platinum already, thank God. And I was still trying to go to regular public school. And she saw me getting ready for school one day. And she saw me putting my gun in my backpack. And she said, you gotta bring that to school with you? And I remember I asked her, I said, you don't want me to bring it? I remember she looked, she thought about it. She said, I do. So I put it back in my bag. She's like, you're right, bring it, because she bought it for me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, and she was like, you do need it. And so it wasn't 2 minutes later, she walked back to my room and said, you don't go to school no more. You're getting a GED. And I was like, okay.
She was worried about your safety.
Yeah, she was like, if that's the way you gotta go to school, you on TV right now. She was like, tell baby and them, you get you your GED. And so I went and got a GED and I went to college.
I know that you went through a difficult time in 2010, Wayne, because you served 8 months of a 1-year sentence in prison after fighting a gun possession charge.
Yeah.
What was prison like for you, those 8 months?
You know, I guess I have to say thank you to the people that was around me, and thank you to, of course, my family and my friends and my fans. They made it a walk in the park, literally.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they treat you pretty well, the other inmates?
Yes. Yes.
Were they kind of excited to have you there?
It's jail. So, you know, I think, you know, for the first 20 seconds or 30 seconds, you're like, oh my God, that's really him, you know, like, and it's back, jail click into reality of where you're at, clicks right back in. So
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, okay.
What do you think those kids in New Orleans need? Kids who are like you were getting guns. I mean,
Thank God that I'm such an influence that I went back, when I go back to New Orleans, I see kids that probably was looking for guns and go and get guns. I see them with skateboards now.
In fact, you love skateboarding, right? So when did you fall in love with skateboarding?
About 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Just watching television. I'm one of those guys that you see something, you're like, I could do that. I could do that. Then when you try it and you actually do it, and it's addictive, and it's something you will never stop doing.
This is kind of your drug of choice now, skateboarding,
Yes, yes. I have the broken clavicles and shins and ankles and stitches to show you.
I so appreciate your coming on the show. So look what we got you, Wayne.
Whoa!
Is that a good one? I'm not a big skate.
That's an awesome one. And you even got Spitfires. You got Spitfires, and you even have independent trucks. This is a great, great skateboard.
Thank you. And look, and most importantly, it has the Katie logo on it,
Yes,
which is
that's
sure to
right.
impress
Yes,
everybody at the skateboard park, definitely. Well, I heard that you really love cars.
Okay.
And so I have a 2005 minivan, Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And it served me well for a long time, but I thought, why not start the season in your honor, given your affection for cars, and get it a little tricked out. So we brought my minivan to Action Tire in New Jersey, look at you, to get all the upgrades to make it music video worthy.
Worthy.
Yeah, you want to check it out?
Please.
Hey guys, today we're gonna be tricking out Katie's minivan. I have the best crew in town, so we're gonna rock this out. First things first, we gotta get this thing detailed. We got Katie's van on the lift, and it's getting ready for the tires and wheels. But before we do that, we're hooking up the braking system. Beautiful 20-inch chrome. Perfect. When we're done tinting the windows, we're gonna put the rain guards on it. How we doing?
Almost done, yeah.
Fantastic. Katie, wait till you see what your new van looks like.
Oh, brother. Joe Salafia from Action Tire. I haven't seen my minivan yet. He's outside our studio with my tricked out wheels. So, Joe, hi, how are you? Tell me what you did to my minivan.
We started you off with the flames on the bug shield, because right now you're on fire. Hey, Katie, check out these big, beautiful 20-inch chrome TSW rims with the high-performance tires, just in case you felt like going fast. But don't worry, you got the braking system to slow you down. Of course, we tinted your windows for your privacy. And once inside, you have the beautiful sheepskin seat covers to keep you comfortable.
Good sheepskin!
Last but not least, we gave you the super sexy.
Wow.
Is that you?
That's
So tell me, what do you think?
Joe, I think you guys did a beautiful job. I cannot wait to take you to the grocery store.
The grocery store.
And Wheezy, as a surprise for our viewers, I'm actually going to part ways with my minivan, and I want to give it to one of your biggest fans.
Oh,
so if
cool.
you're a huge fan of Lil Wayne, go to our website at katiecouric.com and find out how you could win my tricked out minivan.
Cool.
Is that cool?
Yeah, I feel cool.
All right, so well, listen, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy you're in good health. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself and skateboarding instead of drinking that stuff. Seriously. And we're just so happy to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. We have so much more as we kick off our new season. We'll be right back.